This is JP McDaniel from Team EG. I'm here with Dan Spoh, one of the new members of Team EG, and we're here in MLG Orlando. And these guys came off of win in MLG San Diego. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
Going into the tournament, we knew there would be a lot of new teams there, a lot of new faces. It was kind of it's a very new season for all the teams there. We'd been without a tournament for about half a year, and we know all the teams knew that there's gonna be a lot of competition there. We knew we had a chance at winning it, but there are a lot. Like I said, there are a lot of great teams there. So really could have been anybody's game. We managed to pull out. We managed to play the right comps. We managed to play our strong comps that we knew we were confident with. And we were even when faced with we'd played Nylum, and nothing could really prepare us for that. It was a really totally new style of play, and completely there was no really way to practice against it because there just really are no hunters. There are very few hunters on competitive teams. So it's practicing that for was really difficult, but we managed to pull it out, and we're pretty happy.
All right. So you mentioned all the great teams in San Diego. Do you think you guys can repeat here in Orlando?
Yeah, we certainly have a shot at it. Like I said, it's not, nothing's guaranteed. Like I said, there's still a lot of good teams. There's some new teams coming too. So, there's a couple teams that we know about that will be here. That also we know are strong, very competitive teams. So, I think we can do well. As of for when, it really just depends on how we play and how we can see if we can take advantage of that.
So everyone knows that pandemic is pretty much the powerhouse. Last year, do you think with the newest addition of Teeb, the Druid, do you think they can turn things around and maybe get a top three, if not win the whole tournament?
Teeb's a great Druid. He's a really great addition. I'm glad to see him. He's playing again. I knew he played at a couple of WCG events. They did pretty well there too. I played against him before. He said he's a great Druid, and I think there was a really great addition because a Druid is like if you're not running an RMP, a Druid is really huge to have because they're kind of OP right now. So having a Druid on the team is great. So them having a full-time Druid rather than having someone play it as their secondary class, I think will really help their chances of winning a tournament. Yeah. So I think they'll do really well.
So everyone knows that WoW tournament play is basically counter-comping the other team. Everyone knows that you guys can run the setups that you ran in San Diego. Do you guys have any new setups that you can possibly talk about for Orlando?
None that I can really talk about. I can say we do have a few new setups that we've definitely been working on. So we might see those in some of the games. We might not. It really depends on what we feel is going to be the best to run.
Basically, the biggest surprise of last tournament was the Got Game teams, and now they've picked up a new team, Got Game East. What's your impressions of the team? What do you think they can do this tournament?
Well, we play them on TR, and they're definitely a strong team, and they can definitely run a lot of comms. We know Happy Minty's a great rogue. Vernuke can play a few different classes very well, and we know that Sony Digital is also a really great warrior as well. They can definitely run a lot of comps. They're going to be a scary team in the tournament. I think there will be a lot of like I said, there will be a lot of good teams in the tournament, but I think their team and the Super Ghost teams are supposed to be here too. So if they show up, definitely more competition. So hopefully they'll be able to stir things up.
All right, so in San Diego, we had Jared Vell Colston, and he was probably one of the most known casters at the time. But this time around, we've got Kent casting. Now, everyone knows Kent from last year. He was part of Pandemic's powerhouse RMP lineup. How do you think he's going to do in the casting?
Well, Kent's a great player. I don't know about his casting, but if it's anything like he's playing, then he'll be fine. I think he'll be able to do well. He has a lot of knowledge about the game, just like VL, and I think together that they'll do a good job.
All right, so this is JP McDaniel from Team EG, and I'd like to thank Dan Spoh for coming out and talking to us, and good luck at the tournament.
All right, thank you.